Hey guys, I'm out here listening to a podcast putting equipment together. I'll show you something I've been working on. It's this is 1/2 inch hardware claw. And this frame has got a grooved side bar, bottom bar, and a slotted top. And the hardware cloth goes in through this like that, sits in that track, keeps it from falling out because it's in these sides. Put the insulation on the back of it. Show you what I'm doing with it. 4-pound bag of sugar. And all down in them wires. Spread it out even. Slick it down. All your high spots, any place that didn't get no sugar. Cover them wires up good. Fill all them little holes in. Now, that's why you gotta staple it down real good. You want to saturate this sugar. Get it all good and sloppy wet. All right, now next step. And through the miracle of television, we have sugar. It won't, see that? It won't shake out. Okay. These insulated follower boards that I'm making, it's also got a feeder frame, insulated feeder frames. The benefit is you don't have to buy fondant. I was running into I'm running just migratory tops, and it was so bulky it'd hold my lids up on some of my colonies. Well, by putting it on a frame, I can pull a frame of drawn comb out that they've already cleaned out, pull it out of the way, and drop that sugar right up against the cluster. On the other side, if you're feeding pollen sub, you can skin the paper back on that pollen patty and mash it through them wires. And you know, if you're doing queens, you don't want to use a great big piece anyway for making nukes up. A little small piece. But if it's a big colony, you can put that pollen sub in that wire, and the bees, because of the gap between that 1/2 inch hardware cloth and the insulation, the bees can patrol both sides of that pollen patty. It's just like it's suspending like this, okay? And they can work both sides of it. Hive beetles can't get in there on it. They keep them run off of it. Just something I've been toying around with. I think it would be a good technique this time of season, with the ups and downs of the weather, the temperatures, the bees, mine, I can't speak for anyone else, what I'm seeing in the 11, 12, 13, whatever it is I've been looking into recently, they're living hand to mouth. And the president of my bee club was down here the other day, and he was telling me he's had a lot of people calling him about in the county having starve outs this time of year, and I'd believe it. I've been feeding Hive Alive fondant, and like I said, it's cost effective. It's cheaper for me to make this shim that I can reuse over and over again. And you pull it out, whatever's on there, you just leave it there, pour more dry sugar on it, wet it back down again, it'll stick right back in them wires, and you just keep feeding it till it's gone. The other thing is, with the insulation, R21 on each side of it, if I'm using the double screen board to make a split over top of another colony, you slot her down to about 2 frames, and you've got a piece of this for an inner cover over top of them. You've got this basically an Ian igloo. I call it that. He's Ian Stepler up in Canada was the first person I've ever seen use this stuff for inner covers, and it works so well at retaining heat. You can see it on the FLIR when you walk through your yard in the wintertime. I said, why not? You make a feeder shim where you can feed them. You pull a drawn frame and you drop this in. So this is more for winter, but I am gonna make some up and use them real quick this summer, or this early spring because of the fluctuations in the weather so much. Just something I can do. Anyway, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you really like it, y'all, I wish you'd hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow this channel out. Do beekeeping and gardening. Try to do some fishing soon too, good Lord willing. Outdoor cooking, we got some of that coming up. But I wanted to show you my insulated feeder frames I've been making and see what y'all think about it. So figured I'd give it a better description of it and what I was doing. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Y'all have a blessed day. Remember, buy local, be local, and be original in all that you do. God bless you. Have a great day. Because I am.